Welcome back to Newsline. President Trump's push to put National Guard on the streets of Portland has hit yet another roadblock. This time it's a federal judge extending her temporary block on troop deployment from Oregon, other states for another 5 days. In her ruling, the U.S. District Judge says she needs more time to review the evidence. There are 750 exhibits. I'm pleased to bring in now our senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano. Judge, good to have you with us. Is that a lot, 750 exhibits? And it's such a pressing issue. If it's law and order, it seems like it's just another delay tactic.
It's probably a lot of materials from both sides. I know you just played a clip of what appears to be troops trying to disperse an angry mob. So there, among the materials are probably videos that both sides have produced. The Department of Justice will produce videos showing the absolute need for the troops, like the one we're looking at now. And the Attorney General of Oregon will produce videos showing that it's peaceful and the police can handle it and there's no need for the feds to arrive. Because this is a non-jury hearing, the judge views these things piecemeal and at her convenience, so I guess she's going to take her time. She has the authority during the process of the review of keeping the troops at bay, and that's what she's done. So this is not a final ruling. This is a temporary ruling until she has a chance to look at all these materials.
All right. Well explained there. Seems like it'll be a snail's pace if she has her wish here. All right. The other subject we want to get to, and it is a big one. Wednesday this week, it's finally here, Judge Knapp, the Supreme Court hearing arguments that really is to the heart of President Trump's policies here, and that is tariffs. At issue, can President Trump use emergency powers to impose sweeping tariffs on America's trading partners? Now, the president had mentioned in the past the idea of going to the court to listen. He has since sided against doing just that. Listen.
I think it's the most important decision, one of the most important decisions in the history of our country. Because without tariffs, without our being able to use tariffs freely, openly, and in every way, we would suffer tremendously from a national security standpoint.
So I know it's hard to figure out exactly how the Supreme Court will rule on this, but some of the talk that I heard is there's a way that they could sort of split the baby, if you will, on the tariff issue, because we know billions of dollars have come in. It's not exactly unraveling it. And also it's something that President Trump could also appeal as well.
Well, if they invalidate the tariffs, I hope they follow the rule of prospective authority, which basically says you rule for the future, not for the past. On the other hand, if they invalidate the tariffs and order that money paid back, you have an economic nightmare on your hands that really will be nearly impossible for the federal government to comply with. So the president says the tariffs are a tool of foreign policy. He decides foreign policy, and the Congress has said when he wants those tools, they're available for him. The challengers have said Congress never authorized the president to impose a tax. A tariff is a tax. And all throughout history, whenever there have been tariffs, and they go back to Thomas Jefferson, they've been imposed by Congress. So those are the two arguments that the court's going to have to resolve. I'm disappointed that he's not going to be there. I hope he was going to be there to look them in the eye as they make these arguments about his judgment. But I guess wiser and cooler heads have prevailed than mine.
Also, just the security to have the president there, and it'd be obviously a lot of enforcement. All right, finally, let's end on a light note.